What's up everybody, it's Episode 12, we're bringing you back another episode of Naruto Shippuden Opening Storm 4 Beginner to Master Tutorials. If you guys have never heard of this series before, it's just basically choose one character out of the whole roster. I tell you guys everything I know about that single character. Today's character we're doing is Obito Uchiha Rampage. Now a lot of you guys have been asking for me to do this Obito specifically because he's just pretty much is a really good character. He's a really good character and I enjoy using him a lot, but my favorite Obito that I like to use is just Masked Man because, well, Masked Man told me that these two are just my favorite, but still, Obito Uchiha is just, this one is just really good in general. I think that of all the Obitos, I think this one's second best. Yeah, I think this one's second best, and first best is probably Green Ninja War Toby, and the third best is probably Obito Uchiha Ten Tails Shinjuriki, but it's pretty much his preference at this point. But he's overall just really good. He's more on the offensive side of whether that's all the Obitos. He's more the offensive rather than defensive because a lot of these characters are more defensive. But this one is more just offensive, especially using his combo techniques. He's just really powerful. But if you like more of the brute, fast, rush down character, you're gonna love this character. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, make sure to leave a like down below and subscribe for more beginner tutorials. And make sure to tell me what else you're gonna be used for the next episode. But without further ado, let's get started. Alright, so let's get started. So, as I said in the intro, this version of Obito I think is the only version of Obito that is actually offensive. Yeah, I do believe so. Like you could play any Obito on the offensive side, but this Obito is made for the offensive. He's the one that rush downs the opponents, that pummels their guard, that takes out their life, and he's just pretty much an attack character, all the way attack character. So let's go through his combo. So his neutral combo, freaking savage. All right, here's his down combo. Jesus Christ. And here's his up combo. Alright, so let's get on with this. Let's go with this neutral combo first. So his neutral combo is the fastest out of all his combos, and it's pretty much the combo that's going to be doing medium damage. I think this is the combo you want to be using the most whenever you want to get some very fast damage off, because this is the quickest, most efficient damage you will be getting. So use the neutral combo as much as you can whenever you can try to punish, and also for strike back as well. So if you want to get that off some additional damage, you can. Now let's go with the down combo. So the down combo is your punish. This is your thing you will be using when you want to really grind on the opponents a lot, because this does a lot of damage, as you can see, and it looks pretty good, but it does take a little bit more time to bring out the neutral combo. So this is the one. So this is the combo you want to be using whenever the opponent has no subs whatsoever and the subs is still regenerating. You want to use the down combo. Jeez, it's pretty brutal. It's pretty freaking brutal. Alright, so the up combo, I really can't find anything good about it. At least in practice mode, I couldn't find anything good about it. I never thought of anything good about this up combo, so I'm just gonna leave it out. It looks cool, don't get me wrong, it looks amazing, but there's really nothing that special about it for me to talk about it, so yeah. And here's his air combo. His air combo is actually kind of decent. It's fast. That's pretty much the only thing I will say about this air combo. It is kind of fast. The hitbox is still kind of small because he attacks with his feet, but it is fast, and he can dash out of it, so that I will say about it. Yeah, it's really good compared to other air combos. It's actually quite decent. So it's not bad, but it's not good. It's not amazing either. But it's okay. It's right in the middle. Well, let's go into his tilt and his grab. So his tilt is pretty much the thing you're kind of want to be using the most. This is his special ability, which is Convoy, which allows him to dash past anything, including the opponent. So let me actually reset Naruto and get him out of this corner. There we go. So Obito can actually dash past anything while he's in his form. He's like completely invincible. So you can literally just dash right through them, dash right through projectiles, dash right through pretty much anything, shields, anything. He's completely invincible, and you just dash through anything. So If you press it a second time, the attack button a second time, you can actually do your combo right after. Even you can even teleport behind them and then use behind them, so you can do some sort of like little mini flank. Especially, so this is very good if the opponent is trying to kind of zone you out, like Mars using fire stuff, fireball jutsus, or fire dragons everywhere, or Mei's using her water style and keeping you at bay. You can just use this tilt to get in, or another thing you can do is you can use the tilt to actually get in and actually switch to another character and then get in like that. So the bad thing about this tilt is that if you don't combo out of it, you kind of use it to get away, you are left open for a little bit. Like when he slows down, you're left open a lot. So it is best to cancel it by going in. It is best to cancel it like this, like to actually cancel into your neutral combo most of the time, or your down combo if you really want to punish. You know, one of those two. But let's say you have no subs. It can be used to get out of the situation, like you're guarding. Use your tilt to actually get out of something, but they can actually dash right behind you and punish you. So it is not a get out skill. You pretty much can't get out. It's just mainly used for offense, pretty much. So one way you can use this tilt is the normal way, by just dashing at the opponents and using a combo to cancel your dash. Another way is to actually switch to another character and then use something like that. So let's say my Naruto is blocking for me. Blocking Naruto, there we go. So let's say Naruto is blocking. I can teleport behind the opponent, switch to another character, and grab it. So that is just one opportunity. That's one thing. Or if you actually know the opponent has no guard on them, you can actually just another character and just do that, like that. Or you can just do this, just like that. You do something along the lines of that. That's the second way how to use it. I think that's all you can use like that, but otherwise you can just dodge everything and just go past any defenses. But this tilt is really good compared to all these tilts. This tilt is really good. It's really good. You go around. I think you don't go across. You don't go across the map, right? Yeah, it's like halfway. You go halfway across the map, you pass through anything, you can cancel it, and you can even trick up the opponent by going behind them and using a grab or an open jutsu or whatever you want to do. So it's actually a pretty good tilt, like high tier tilt. So it's just the way you use it, because this takes a certain amount of creativity to use. So use either one of these techniques as you start shooting, and you can just use it to your fullest. Alright, let's go into his grab. So his grab is actually kind of short. It's like that he taught you grab, but you gotta have to get on the opponent like that. So you will not be using this grab willy-nilly. You will not be using like YOLO like that. You're gonna mostly be using it in your combo, mainly while they're guarding most of the time. You know, I mean, you put your guard on. There we go. So you turn the guard on. So let me see, the grab cancel you should have is 3 hits right there. Nope, not 3 hits, 2 hits. There we go, that's how you do it. Okay, yeah. So I was doing the down combo. So you have to do the down combo where he does a little charging move, and then it perfectly cancels up into his grab. So let me show you. Right there. It's so perfect, like it, because they're still caught in a little bit of hit stun. So you can actually just use this to cancel your grab so smoothly. It's so good, and it's actually quite fast too. So if you really want to break the opponent's guard by using a grab, you can. Not that. It's the down combo right after you use that little charging move to cancel it. It's so good. Alright, let's go into his jutsu and open jutsu cancel. So his jutsu is normal jutsu is the wood style charging lance. So this is literally just a mid-range projectile that he throws as an arc. It does instant damage. That's the best thing, like just instant damage, and it also is up to a strike back. And you can also use it in the air to make it throw downwards. So I can do it. There you go. You can throw it downwards. It's literally just a javelin, pretty much. It's really just javelin. So the best thing about this jutsu is that it's instant damage. That's the best thing about this jutsu. It's the really best thing. But other than that, it's kind of trash actually. I mean, you could use it to extend your combos because it's very quickly, but you can use the Fire Style Fireball Jutsu, which just has more damage to it. So the Fire Style Fireball Jutsu has more range, has more damage, and it's not, you can't be punished in either of these jutsu. So the Fire Style Fireball Jutsu is just better than jutsu in every single way, besides the fact that this one is just a tad bit faster. So it's pretty much up to your preference to see which one you like. But honestly, I'd rather you just use the Fire Style Fireball Jutsu most often because it does more damage. It does the same amount of, it does more range. It can be used for everything this is using. So yeah, so just use the Fire Style Fireball Jutsu. But if you want to use this, because this one is a little bit easier to use, so if you're a beginner or you don't feel comfortable using Fire Style Fireball Jutsu, you can just use this jutsu instead. But using it as Obito as support, it's actually pretty good. Actually as support, because you can throw it in the air instant. So it's literally like a Naruto Rasengan, and you can actually combo afterwards. So this is pretty good. It's pretty good support. It's pretty good, especially use it in the air, and it's also instant as well. So it's pretty good support. It's actually really good. But I most likely recommend you guys to use it as in the air because you can actually combo it afterwards. So yeah, so use it as support is amazing. Use it as Obito is okay, not the best, but it's okay. Next, you can go into Obito's ultimate jutsu cancel, which should be very simple. He has a lot of easy ones, but I'm going to show you the main one I usually use for using his ultimate jutsu cancel. There you go. Okay, this is just my my opinion. I do not think that the English dub of Naruto is all that too amazing, and Obito is kind of the reason why I hate the English dub, because I don't know, his voice in English is very bad. I don't know why. It's just his moaning and his screams just doesn't sound, I don't know what to call it. It doesn't sound too good. But let's go back to the combo. But the combo I'm using is the down combo, where he does a charging move and you can just instantly just cancel it to the ultimate jutsu. If I can do it right. If I can do it right, let me see. Try one more time. There we go. Yeah, I kinda hate Obito's English voice. It sounds kinda terrible, but Japanese voice is on point. Love it. But the English voice is kinda terrible. But yeah, that's the ultimate jutsu I mostly use. I do feel that it's the easiest one to do, but Obito has a lot of them. Like, you know, he has one in his up combo, one in his reach combo, but that's just the one I like to use. Now let's go into Obito's awakening form. Alright, so Obito's awakening form, he pretty much just gets triggered. You just triggered Obito. You killed my Ren, how dare you. But he gets a whole new brand new moveset. Yeah, brand new everything. So as I show you right now, this is his not jutsu, but this is his combo. This is a single hit combo. Does pretty good damage. It's really good damage. I think that's like a 45. Let me see, around 40% of a green bar, which is pretty decent. If I gotta say anything about it, his unblockable attack is just stabs you with a bit of wood. Doesn't really go that much distance. Yeah, you gotta get really on the opponent, so it's kind of worthless. His tilt is he literally just headbutts the opponents. No combo potential whatsoever. He literally just headbutts. You can pass through objects and everything because you're in comboing, but he's literally just a headbutt. No combo potential whatsoever. You can use this to get in, but that's all it is for. Just getting in, just putting pressure pretty much. His jutsu is the wood style Great Tree Spear. So this jutsu does average damage. It's okay. I mostly like to use this jutsu whenever the opponent subs behind me, because it's literally just instant. It's instant. It's so quickly. and you can cancel it, do any of your combos just like that. So it's really just instant, and it's around you too, so it makes it even better. So they sub in an awkward way, you really just use this jutsu whenever they sub, bang, just eat them, just eat them right up. So Obito's awakening is not all that glamorous. Actually, it looks amazing. Everything about it is amazing, really, because I like this version of Obito. Everything about him is amazing in this form, but overall his damage is actually kind of it's not bad, but it's not as I thought it would be, because he can't really shield break, and he doesn't really have anything to conserve his subs. Not like Masked Man, where it literally just has a free sub on his ability, or something like Danzo has a free sub. He doesn't have any sub conserving abilities, and nothing too devastating. It's just literally just this combo right here that does the most damage. So literally the only strategy in this awakening I recommend you doing most of the time is literally dashing in with your tilt, like headbutting them, getting in, and try to get as much damage as possible with Obito's neutral combo. And whenever they try to sub, use your jutsu. Just like this. If Naruto tries to sub right now, use your jutsu. Just like that. Or if they're too afraid to sub, you can just instantly just use your jutsu immediately to get some very quick damage off. So you can just try to use it before they sub, but those two ways, those two strategies are my only strategies to have with Obito. Because his awakening isn't too good, it's not amazing, but it just looks pretty good. But it's still good though. It's still a rush down awakening, but there's not too much I can say about it. It's not like crazy, oh, Kurama awakening good, but it's pretty average. Alright, so now I'm gonna go back to the out of my awakening state and actually tell you the general strategy you want to be doing with Obito most of the time. So I'll be right back. Alright, so I'm back, and this time I actually almost forgot about Obito's ultimate jutsu, which is the fire style fireball jutsu. So this jutsu is just a regular old fire style, and compared up with his other jutsu, I feel that this one is better for damage. Pretty much, it's pretty much better for damage, but it's just a worse support. So if you're going to be using Obito mostly a lot, I recommend you use the jutsu most of the time, because you can use this jutsu to extend your combos just like that. It does more damage, but because of the burning and because it just generally just does more damage. You can use it to spam at long range, because it goes fully across the map, and it literally has no you can't really punish it pretty much. It's quickly just a strike back. So this jutsu literally can just do everything the wood style can do, but better. So this jutsu is mainly if you want to be using Obito more often, but it's just a really worse support. So if you're going to use the Obito as support, use the wood style. If you're going to use the Obito as fighting, use the fire style, because it's just better in every single way. Alright, so the general strategy you want to be using with Obito is that he is pretty much just a rush down character. What you want to be doing is you want to be using this tilt most often to get in on your opponents, and then try to break their guard using the down combo or the guard break technique, as I showed you before. Just keep doing these, because look at that did a lot. Just the down combo and a grab, that did a lot. Or if they try to predict where you're going to use your comboing, like let's say Jugo is smart and he knows I'm going the straight distance, he can jump away. I actually just switch to a different character and then do something else. Like you're going to play a little bit like that. Tilt is the only creative thing you can use with Obito, but you're going to use it really well. This tilt you're using a lot. So get in, break his shield or his bring out some subs, maybe switch out, or if I'm doing this again, I can go in, this time dash past them, and actually just use Madara. Or another technique you can do is dash in again, it just leads you to me to cancel the grab. One of those. You know, gotta get a little bit creative, you know. But other than that, you kind of just want to use the down combo to punish, keep using this grab cancel, it's a really good grab cancel. And if you really want to punish hard with the with everything Obito has, just use the down combo, and then use the fire style to extend your damage. So let's see how much damage I'm gonna do with the fire style with the down combos. Let me show you. Let me see. Okay. Let me cancel one more time. Jesus, that John combo was so brutal. What is it, Mortal Kombat? Okay. Cancel. There you go. So with that, that does around, with the burn damage, this is around 50%. Yeah, with the burn, yeah, this is around 50%. So this is a really good combo, really good to punish with. So yeah, so pretty much he's just a rush down character with a really good tilt. So just keep using this tilt and this grab, and then you should be fine with this rush down. You keep switching, and you should be fine. That's how you basically just get good with Obito. He's just a really good character. But anyways, that's gonna be the end of this tutorial. Make sure to leave a like down below if you did enjoy this episode, and make sure to tell me who else you want me to use for the next episode. My name is Untitled Chapter. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time.